we just saw a main event that kind of ended in a lame event kind of way. John Cena defeated Cody Rhodes to win his record 17th World Championship. That's right, John Cena is your new WWE Champion. We just had a classic match in the Night 1 WrestleMania main event, which was Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, which saw Paul Heyman turn on Reigns and Punk to join Rollins, but absolutely incredible match. We saw incredible matches all night here for the most part. You know, some duds, but for the most part, it was great, especially the opener with the women. And this was kind of slow, kind of plodding. The crowd heat was great. I mean, look, the crowd was going to be behind John Cena. He is the legend. He is wrestling in what should be his final WrestleMania, or at least so he claims. And maybe he'll come back, but for now, it's his final WrestleMania. So they want to see history. Going for number 17. The buildup has been weak. I feel like Cena's character as a heel has been kind of weak. Cut good promos. Listen, he's one of the all-time great promos, but this was kind of flat. It was more of a, you people did this to me. And I just thought they'd explore different layers of his character, similar to when Hulk Hogan became Hollywood Hogan. And yeah, I wasn't really feeling it, but I was excited to see this match. I thought maybe this could be Rock versus Hogan 1 from WrestleMania 18 and a polarizing crowd. Maybe they'll turn on Cody. And they did. But I gotta say, and maybe I'm a little biased here, maybe because I was a kid, I thought Rock and Hogan was better. Maybe it just had a happier ending. I'm not really sure. But this match was just really flat. To me, it was really flat. The crowd was great. The crowd reacted to everything. But Cena looked slow. Cody tried his damnedest. They did start to get the crowd really going beyond the chants and everything else. And they did have some really good near falls. And Cody Rhodes, I think, kicked out of like 4 AAs or 3 AAs at least. And then, including a super AA, by the way, off the top rope. And then Travis Scott, after a ref bump, comes out, makes the slowest walk out to the ring. Now I'm thinking, all right, we're going to get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He hasn't been around for whatever reason. It's really weird, okay? A couple weeks ago, Dave Meltzer, who used to be really close with The Rock, tweeted, as I'm now paraphrasing here, and he deleted it. He essentially said that in real life, Dwayne Johnson actually did want Cody Rhodes to be a heel, but Cody didn't want to go heel, and people essentially disagreed, and, well, Cena was kind of more or less the second choice. That's kind of the rumor there. And honestly, it seems like it from a creative standpoint because, yeah, I thought they could have done more with this character, and maybe they will after WrestleMania. But yeah, so Travis Scott walks down. We're thinking we're going to get Dwayne Johnson, right? The Rock. And that didn't happen. No, instead we just got Travis Scott. And Travis Scott walked down, and Cena had hit Cody Rhodes with the exposed turnbuckle. And Cody had gotten a phantom pin on John Cena while the referee was down with the crossroads. And Cody and Travis Scott confronted each other. Well, first Cena tried to get Travis Scott to hit Cody while the referee was awake. And then, of course, Cody reversed it, got Travis Scott in the ring, hit a crossroads on him. And yeah, tomfoolery happened. All kinds of shenanigans happened. And at the end, Cody got the title belt, was going to hit John Cena. John Cena begged off, and Cody's one of my favorite wrestlers, but this is channeling some of his worst AW stuff. He became Cody the actor here, and he started like tearing up, like, why am I violent? Honestly, I'm not saying it's as bad, but this kind of reminds me of when John Cena wrestled Bray Wyatt in that god-awful steel cage match at Extreme Rules 2014, and he saw that little kid that had like the weird voice, enhancer that was like, he's got the whole world in his hands. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you're too young, go watch it, or maybe don't. You might hate wrestling after that. But yeah, this reminded me of one of those really bad John Cena storylines, or maybe like Hulk Hogan storylines where he's like, there's no Hulkamaniacs here, brother. And Cody is just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Even though he hit him with the crossroads and everything else, but he can't hit this guy with the title belt. He's still his hero. So John Cena, I believe he poked him in the eye, hit him with the title belt, or I think he kicked him in the nuts. He kicked him in the nuts. He might have poked him in the eye before that. Hit him with the title belt. I'm thinking, okay, anything else? something? No. Cena grabs the referee. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. And that is how John Cena becomes your 17-time world champion. Now, in fairness to Ric Flair, whose official record of 16 just got broken, Ric Flair's probably closer to like a 20 or 22-time world champion if you count some of those uncounted phantom title changes back in the day. But officially, Cena gets the record. That's great. Could have done without him glazing Vince McMahon in media interviews this week, but hey, he got the job done in the ring here. He is the world champion, but no Rock. I have no idea if there's some creative strife between him and Paul Levesque and Nick Khan. I don't know what the deal is, but The Rock needed to make an appearance here. Even if it was via satellite, there had to be something about The Rock that appeared on the show. Okay, they mentioned him when Travis Scott came out, but The Rock kicked off this whole thing. And if this is actually The Rock's idea, or was The Rock's idea, whether he wanted Cody as the bad guy or Cena or not, whatever, he should have been here. Super confusing. Just, I guess they could do a rematch and Cody could win and that'll be great, but like that was it. All that buildup, and that was it. Look, for the fans in attendance, they got to see history and I'm sure they loved it. For the fans like myself watching at home, I could see it, but I didn't want to see it, if you know what I mean. So overall, I would give WrestleMania Night 2 still a thumbs up in terms of the overall card. I thought it blew Night 1 away outside of the great triple threat main event. But that ending, again, to the crowd loved it. But I think to a lot of people watching at home like myself, it just felt kind of flat. Like, that's how you end Cody's year-long reign? He'll be fine in the long run, but that's how you end it? Like, that's it? And okay, if The Rock pivoted or is busy, or if there's some kind of creative beef behind the scenes we don't know about, okay. But this is the best idea you had? Just Travis Scott, a low blow and a belt shot? Just Travis Scott, a low blow and a belt shot? Not, Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman joining up with John Cena. Not maybe calling up a couple guys from NXT to align with John Cena. Not maybe Randy Orton joining John Cena as like part of the old guard to protect WWE or their WWE from Cody and the new generation. Like, just that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll give I don't know. I guess I'll give the main event a thumbs in the middle, but match quality itself, bell to bell, definitely a thumbs down. But hey, congrats to John Cena. I'm sure they'll have a rematch at some point. I'm sure it'll get killer heat, and I'm sure Cody will get the title back. Not really sure where they go from here. I guess that's sort of a good thing, right? A little unpredictability. But I don't know, man. This left a lot to be desired for me. But what did you think about WrestleMania Night 2? What did you think was the best match of the night? We'll go through the quick results. Io Sky still the champion. Becky Lynch inexplicably replaced Bayley to win the women's tag team titles at Lyra Valkyria. Poor Bayley. Shame on Triple H for taking Bayley off the card, who's reportedly healthy. Also, why would Becky, who has some creative pull, want to take a spot from one of her 4 horsewomen? Definitely looking at her funny moving forward, especially after that Bianca Belair incident a few years back. Logan Paul beat AJ Styles after Karrion Kross tried to help AJ. It is what it is. And yeah, the Intercontinental title fatal 4-way. Fun match. Dominik Mysterio actually pinned Finn Bálor to win the IC title. That was great. Drew McIntyre finally beat Damian Priest in a fantastic match as well. So overall, a pretty damn good show. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin also drove a quad to the ring to announce the attendance, hit the LED board, and knocked over a fan to the point where Nick Khan had to go and check on the fan. So, way to go, Steve. Not the best moment there. But yeah, overall, a pretty entertaining show. At the very least, certainly a memorable ending. And overall, a thumbs up weekend. Night 1, a little flat. Night 2, at the very least, definitely brought the energy and certainly had some great matches. But let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. John Cena, you got number 17 one way or another.